Oh, just us.
It's actually shivering. I have goosebumps.
Oh,
I just went and
shocking.
visited at work, and it was on the patio. It was so warm.
Oh, really? Yeah, I have sweat in places. Places. Sorry.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you
Steph.
come to the Winslow complex, bring the defense. There's so many black flies and
My gosh.
things.
Die. It's because there's no wind. Is it just us tonight? I guess we're early. The heck, my Zoom told me early. Stupid. Well,
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Nikki, I had ordered the neon finesse shorts for Nikki when they released because she was at work, but I shipped them to myself because I didn't want to miss out on them, and I was like, it's easier just to put my information, but I went on her link. So she sends me a message, my shorts are arriving at your house today. I'd really like to wear them tomorrow. But I work until 9 o'clock tonight. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll come in.
Or you could just, did you do a review? Come on.
Oh, yes. Because I got mine today too.
Oh,
So it
you
was
got yours.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Here's all the people.
Oh, where it's working.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I had my camera off because I'm here trying on all these clothes. And I had no pants on because I was trying on the bright yellow shorts.
That's what we were just talking about.
The bright yellow shorts.
Yeah,
I love that.
and look, I got the shirt
Oh,
that Sarah had.
Right.
You look so great. I love that.
So much need.
I love them. They're amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I might go back off camera while I'm trying clothes on.
Well, that's probably best, Loretta. Probably best.
For all of us.
Okay, just 1 second here. I don't know how to share the link. I suck at that. Stand by. Okay, sorry. Hello. If this is your, let's see here, if this is your first call, kickoff call, I'd love for you to use the chat. Let us know. My name is Sarah, for those that don't know me, and I am pumped. This is recorded, so it will be sent out to your teams as well, which is good because there's a lot of important information on it. Just 1 second here. There. Okay. Sorry. Welcome. I'm pumped. Happy freaking, what is it, Thursday? It's been a weird week. I do not like when new releases drop on a Tuesday. It messes up my whole schedule and I wake up on the wrong day and everything just seems off. I let corporate know, so hopefully that won't happen again. I'll keep you posted. I'm just kidding. For the new reps, I have no pull with corporate, so please don't think I do. I don't, except for when it comes to the fit and freeze. Okay, so welcome and thank you so much for being here. Just a minute. Lois, are you mad at me? Oh, because you didn't come to our workout this morning and I posted that for nothing, apparently.
What?
Are you mad?
No.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, that.
She's still mad. Okay. So guys, it is my 4-year freaking anniversary on June 5th. I actually went and looked at the date because I was like, you know what? I have no idea. I think it's May. It might be June. I don't know when it is. I've never, it's like my wedding anniversary. We just don't celebrate it. I don't know when it is, but yes, 4 years. I'm super excited about it. Here's the thing. This is a big deal because a lot has happened in 4 years. So we're going to start back at the beginning. No, but I said yes, and you were all here. That pretty much sums it up. 4 years ago, I said yes, and here you all are. And I want to ask you guys what your next 4 years will look like, right? In 4 years, what will look, what will be in front of you that day? And I know that seems like it's a far distance away, and I'm telling you it's not. It goes by so quickly. So what will 4 years look like in your business? And I can tell you that it's not always been rainbows and jelly beans. It hasn't. It's not always been fun and exciting. Like today was fun and exciting, but I may be by myself here, but it's not hard. And I've said that before amongst leaders, and it's really not hard work. It's mundane, it's repetitive, it's frustrating at times. It's frustrating. It's being able to go all in and still fall short because the timeline doesn't match your compounded efforts. But more importantly, guys, it's being able to start at zero. That is a skill, to be able to start off at zero, right? Every single month, to be able to start off at zero is such a skill that we overlook. To be able to start off at scratch, like, every single June 1st, July 1st, August 1st, every single time, it's just one of those things that we may take for granted, but new reps especially, or if you're struggling, or if you're struggling to continue after a really good month, it's hard. It's a hard skill to start off at zero again. I've been a hard worker, often the hardest worker on the team. I'm going to say it. I stand by that. I think that's valid. I feel I can say that honestly. However, this month, I went back and checked, this month marks the 10th month in 4 years that I was not the hardest worker. Now, we do know that effort doesn't equal results in this business. So that doesn't mean that none of us worked hard and, there's actually two people this month that beat me. And I told Carla almost 2 years ago, I think it was 18 months to 2 years ago, I said, if you beat me, I will let you know. Because that's the thing, I see everybody's numbers, but she doesn't get to see mine. And that's super frustrating for her. And I think it makes her work a little bit more like psycho-like. It's really like one of those things that she gets kind of psycho. Anyways, this month marks the 10th month in 4 years that I was not the hardest worker. I mean, I was still hard. We all work hard, but, and truly what I mean is sales, right? Truly what I mean is sales. So today's the day. She beat me. Guess who else beat me? Danielle freaking Horn. Danielle Horn, and I know she's going to be so excited. Carla, it went Danielle, and it went me. And Amanda Meisner was in $10 of me. So she almost beat me too. And I just think that that's the best, because you know what? Today's the day. I absolutely love it. I was on a call with Katie Harlan probably 2 years ago, and she said there will come a day when you do not get paid as much as the team pays you. Okay. You will not get paid as much as your team pays you. And I thought in my head, I'm like, never. And still that hasn't happened. And for me to be in a position with 500 reps, Xia executive, that's very rare. That's very rare. Most Xia executives with large teams, they get paid more from their team, not from their personal sales, but I'm constantly chasing Danielle, Carla, all these people. So 3rd time in 3 years, I'll take it. It's Carla. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. And actually it was more than that, because when we weren't working hand in hand, you beat me a lot. I think it was like 4 times before you came in our chats. Anyways, okay, let's talk about the month of June and what to expect. June, is freaking amazing. I'm so excited about it. I said yesterday it's my favorite month, and now I realize it's because it's the month I joined Zaya. So I love that. But let's talk about Summit. Let's start with that. Summit will be in August. And for June and July, if you get paid at director or above, you get to go to the pre-release boutique, which was a huge deal at Summit because I was jealous. I was so jealous. Krista and Carla, they got to go to this pre-release boutique. They got that flannel that I'm obsessed with that's on sale this month. They got to see all this stuff that's coming out, like so many items, and they were just sending me pictures, and I was in line for Summit and I was like, seriously. Anyway, so they changed it this year, so I'll be there too. It's director and above pre-release boutique at Summit, which is great. And you know what? If you're not a director, you can always hit it. And you can hit it for those 2 months and you'd be there too. I think this is the best incentive they've come for Summit, which is the pre-release photo shoot. I loved the fact that they did that photo shoot for the hike with people that look just like us. Like, I love that. I absolutely love that they used real reps. So in order to get in the photo shoot with me, it's 3 enrollments and $6,000 over 2 freaking months. Guys, I can't tell you how doable that is. It's doable. It is so freaking doable. June and July, 3 enrollments, $6,000 in volume. I am so excited about that. Okay. So excited. Is my internet working? Is everything good? Okay. Because it wasn't working earlier either. So I hope it's good. Okay. Breakout sessions. Breakout sessions will be at Summit. I think it's Friday evening. I'm super excited about that. You'll be able to be in a room, not only in a room with people who were rocking their businesses. However, it's different ideas, and it's just going to be amazing conversations. So I'm super excited about that, but that's all Summit. If you're not going to Summit, if you're not able to make it, we'll make something happen here as well. So, but try to get to Summit because it will 100% change your business. 100%. Okay. Make Room Monday sales. The first sale is going to go to the 12th. The second sale goes 12th to the 19th, 19th to the 26th, 26th to the 31st. It's like 7 days. Well, more than that, but 7-day a week Make Room Monday sales. So it's like week-long, highly discounted sales, which is crazy. Okay. So 4 different sales, 1 each week. Nuts. So that's awesome. I wasn't expecting this. 48 staple items, 25% off. However, we get full volume. I want you to tell your people that. I want you to tell your VIP that. Trust me, when they hear that they can get stuff for less, but we get paid the same, that is a huge deal. And not only that, they'll understand how hyped up we are about it. Because not only are they able to get these amazing staple items for less, we get paid just the same as if they weren't on sale. I mean, what other company does that? I don't know. I've never heard of this. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind. So basically, they're giving us top-up commissions off of those purchases, which is awesome. So talk about them. They're staple items. And I was actually having a conversation with a rep, a leader, and she said, oh, I really don't like this because we're not going to be able to recruit anybody because they can just use the 25% off this month. And I said, well, that's not what I thought. My instant thought was, I can't wait to tell people about this. I can't wait to tell people who are on my potential rep list about this 25% off sale, because it's literally showing them how awesome the sale is. It's literally showing them how great the benefits are of, having a 25% off. So if you flip the conversation there and you show up with that energy, I think it makes a big difference. Volume will be at full amount and party amounts will be at full amount. They did both, which is incredible. So that means that if people in your party place orders for these sale items, your party levels are going to be bigger. And then you get cash out on rewards. All right. So it's basically, yes, Steph, it's showing them that they're going to get the 25% off next month too. Right. And that, yes, you can definitely still recruit this month. And we're going to get to that. Volume will be the same. Yes, events. So you can get rewards. Basically, you're getting rewards or your hostesses are getting rewards off of not as much volume, which is incredible, right? It's incredible. So I think it's so awesome. I am so excited about this. 48 staple items. Talk about them. Okay. Continue to talk about, literally, even if you took 1 a day for the whole month, you still wouldn't get to them. So make sure you're doing outfits of the day around them, rep reviews. If you don't have the items, you can still talk about them. Okay, you can still talk about these items. They're top selling for a reason. They're amazing, and we want to get them into the hands of people, right? I already had a bunch of, a few people take advantage, and I already reached out and said, listen, like, I love the fact that they're offering this in parties, but then you're going to get more from your party. So I'd love to book you in for a shopping event. So definitely use that as a conversation as well for booking events. I think that is huge. Okay, so we have a couple things. The first thing I want to talk about, and I am so excited about it. Actually, Krista brought it to light. It is going to be from June 6th to the 10th. Write those dates down, June 6th to the 10th. It's a Tuesday, and it's called the Summer Sizzle shopping event. We are doing this separate from the extravaganza, so don't think extravaganza. It is a summer shopping event for our team to focus on these sales. We're going to do that early so that there's still stock available. It's going to be a great time to up our volume, but really the focus is going to be, yes, the fact that those sale items are there. However, we're going to get people on the Dream to Aspire call as well, which is going to be on this Sunday. Okay, so the Sunday, the 11th, is the Dream to Aspire call. It's in the evening. It's a Sunday night. This Summer Sizzle is going to be very similar to our extravaganza lives, daily giveaways, stuff like that. It's going to be amazing. However, we get to talk about it like, hey guys, this 25% off that you're all appreciating, we get to appreciate all the time. It's absolutely incredible. And it's not just off the 48 staple items that we show you in all these amazing lives. It's off of everything. It's off of us, all the other items too. So the fact that we're able to kind of switch the lingo there and use that 25% off to get our volume up, to create this amazing team event with giveaways, more to come on that. It also is going to help us recruit and then get people at least on the call, and the call will be incentivized in some way or another. Basically, there'll be like a giveaway to be on the call, something like that. Okay. And I did clear that with compliance. It's totally fine as long as we're not paying people to sign up. Apparently they don't like that. Anyways, okay, so that is super excited. June 6th to the 10th. So a little bit different than the extravaganza, guys. We're not opening it team wide. It will be we are going to have a list of donations. So giveaway 1 is these 3 things, giveaway 2 is these 3 things, and then end of the week is these 10 items or whatever, or 10 selections. You pick a selection and you get into the group. Okay, so you don't have to come and say, how much gift card do you want, or like whatever. The list is there. You can pick whatever is on the list, and that list is enrollment pretty much into this Summer Sizzle. Does that make sense to everyone? If you do not want to do this, that's totally fine too. Okay, it's totally fine as well. It just simplifies the process for us, that we're not reaching out to people. We're not creating a post. We're not asking for donations. It's literally going to be a list of exactly what we need to make this a success, because people are going to expect that. I'll share it on the extravaganza, but really it's going to be new people. It's kind of going to be a new vibe. It's going to be very bright graphics, like, Summer Sizzle. All of these staple items are 25% off. A lot of them are summery items, but really there's lots there for everyday wear as well. But the fact that they'll probably end up buying other things too. There will be a new release in there. And then of course the Make Room Monday. No, it won't switch. It'll be the same. So that's fine too. It doesn't matter. I never promote sales, like the hard sales. They're fine to be out of the group. However, it's going to be a little different than the extravaganza. So there will not be coconut rum at the end. No, that's not what I was going to say, but it's probably true. Probably for the best. But yes, we're going to do a recruiting sort of focus in the lives, and the day before when we do the lives, it'll be detailed so that you don't have to come up with it on the spot. We'll share ideas and we'll just make it work, and it'll be a very smooth 5-day event. Okay, so I am super excited about this. The Summer Sizzle shopping event, a team event really, and it's going to be incredible. So keep an eye on our team page to sign up with the list. Okay, so the list is coming. Okay, and to kind of piggyback off of that, the Dream to Aspire call is the 11th. I'm putting out an incentive in June. I was talking to Allie about this, and I was sort of just picking her brain because she's done incentives. Here's the thing. I suck at them. If you looked at me as a leader, as a top leader in this company, know that is definitely not something I rock. I suck at incentives. I always have. I don't know why. I have no idea. I probably should do some journaling on it, but that's not my thing. I will be depending on my leaders to help me with this. But the prizes have already been decided. There's $100 up for grabs, $100 up for grabs, a Stanley. I should have gotten a name. What's the name of this one? This isn't the one you're getting, but it's like this. What's it called? I don't know. Quencher? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's a Stanley mug. You'll love it. And a bunch of mixers because why the heck not? So 4 prizes, and you get ballots. You get 10 ballots for signing a rep, 5 ballots for going live on your personal Facebook talking about the business opportunity. Whoop, whoop. That's where you're all like, oh, she got us. She got us good. And 1 ballot for getting people on the Dream to Aspire call per person. Okay, so you get ballots. Get ballots to win there's 4 prizes up for grabs. The importance of video right now is just it's crazy. I went down a rabbit hole the last few weeks listening to podcasts and doing trainings on the importance of live video to run your business, to grow your business, to expand your network, to all the things. People are on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts, and they're just wanting video. Right? They don't want to read things. People just like video. So that's why I really want us to focus on going live on our personal Facebook.
In
Talking about the
progress.
business opportunity. However, there we go. However, this can look different and this can be fun and this can also be easy and not upper lip sweat. Okay. You can do this in so many different ways. Now, that's why I want to depend on my leaders. The leaders of this team, we're going to come together and kind of create a list of like ways you can do this on your Facebook, ways you can do this, what you can talk about, sort of subjects, points, things like that. So it doesn't just have to be you coming up with this, like, okay, I'm going to talk about the business opportunity and I'm going to puke, right? So no, we're going to give you lots of help with this because I know that it can be daunting. However, the last few weeks, I've seen lots of you already step up and do this. And I think that if we really put focus in it this month, I know that A, Krista will end up doing it, and B, I think it'll just be a really good thing for the team in general to, I don't know if she heard that, but I hope she did. It was a dig. I think it'll be so great for June because the importance of recruiting right now is, I would say, probably of utmost importance, right? I look at my potential rep list and I think me 4 years, 1 week ago. Okay. And 4 years, 1 week ago, I was struggling. I was struggling hard. So when I look at that, I think, I don't know those people's situation. And for me, that's my reason. However, your reasons can be something else as well, right? Your why is different than mine, and that's okay. But when you think about the business opportunity, you got to make it about them. You can't make it about you. If you make it about you, you'll get icky and you won't want to do it and it will be really uncomfortable. I'm not saying it's going to be fun and breezy to go live on your personal Facebook. Sometimes that's scary. However, I am saying when you switch that narrative and you look at your list and you think, geez, I wish someone had found me sooner, or I bet you that, that she could really benefit from this right now. It could really rock her life. It could really change her situation. When you think about that, you're like, frig, of course I'm going to talk about it. Why the heck wouldn't I? Right? So we are going to switch the narrative a bit this month. Like I said, you can get ballots, 10 ballots for signing a rep, 5 for going live on your personal Facebook or Instagram about the business opportunity. And we will provide you with help with that. So you don't have to go and attempt it without sort of prompts. And then 1 ballot for getting people on the Dream to Aspire call, which will be on the 11th. The thing about the Dream to Aspire call is that you can't start on the 10th. Okay. You can't start on the 10th. You got to talk to people probably a few days prior and be like, hey, just so you know, because change is scary and confusion equals no. If they feel confused about something or like rushed, it's going to be a no. It'll be a no. Okay. Okay. And then I just want to end with, and if you have any questions about any of the promos, you can put them in the chat about the summer sizzle. That's going to be coming on the team Facebook group, the post, the way that you can, take part, don't worry. If you are a new rep of 1 or 2 months, so 2 months or less, you can come in there. You don't have to donate anything. You just come in and be a fly and absorb everything, right? And just take in all this amazing stuff, because that's the thing about team events. They really are great at helping you see how everyone does this business, because we all do it differently. So new reps, 1 to 2 months in, you can come to the Summer Sizzle team event and you don't have to donate. Okay. So lots more on that, guys. And the post will come so you can sign up. I do want to talk about, I know we have a recruiting basics coming up on the 7th. That's an evening. I'll look to see if we should switch that because it's in the shopping event week, the Summer Sizzle week. However, I couldn't think about that today. So I'll think about that tomorrow and figure it out. However, I did want to share 3 things. I started with the VIP or the basics training, the recruiting basics training, and I sort of came up with these 3 things, and I don't know if they fit in there. And I thought I'd do this little 5-minute thing with you. Because I think it helps as we go into this month where we're going to be focusing on the importance of video. I want to talk about content in general. I think that we sometimes say, oh, share value and, create content and all this stuff, but what the heck does it mean? And what should you be doing, right? I don't think that as leaders, we get specific on the types of content that we should be sharing or posting, right? And so it kind of got me thinking, of course, I was squirrel-like with my recruiting training. I was like, content and that, all this stuff. So this is where it led me. There's 3 things or ways that we need to post. Okay. And I really just narrowed it down to 3 different types of posts, 3 different types of content that you should share. And posting is so important. I mean, we tell our teams, I tell you guys tell your teams, talking about the business opportunities, what we have to be doing, not just in June, but all the time. And if you find a way of doing that where it's natural, where it's just in everyday conversation, where it's, in your stories every once in a while, where it's just there, then you're going to hit the jackpot. Your funnel is going to be filled. But when we get started, when we have doubts, when we don't have much belief, you may find yourself looking at others. And I know I did this too. And I'm sure I can speak for Stephanie and others who didn't have people to look at. So for me, I would look at Natalie Robinson. I would look at Katie Harlan. I would look at all these reps that were successful. And I would look at what they were doing. And I would see what they were doing. And then I would try to copy it. Right. And I mean, I 100% admit that. You may find yourself looking at others, especially if you're kind of questioning what you're supposed to be doing and think you have to do it a certain way, think you have to do it their way. That leads to you feeling uncomfortable. And that's where you get that salesy, icky feeling because you're not using your reasons. That's why in my recruiting mastermind, I say, find your 5 reasons of why you love this business. Okay. And your 5 is going to be different than my 5. Share about those 5 reasons one at a time. Or share about them in some way during the day, right? It doesn't get salesy or icky when you're sharing from the heart. So when you look at others, just keep in mind that they're doing it their way and you have to do it your way. Duplication isn't copying. So I feel a lot of leaders don't step up when it comes to teaching what and how we should be posting and what things we should be posting. And this ties into the belief. This ties hugely into lack of belief, because if you don't have belief, you will look to others and you will try and do what they do. And then you'll be stuck in this stupid cycle of like, well, it's not working and I'm not finding my people and I'm not doing this. Well, it's because you're not being you and you're trying to be someone else, and that's not going to work. So there's 3 types of content. The first is the business, the products, the service, the sales. This is number 1. Okay, this is easy because we all know this type of content, right? And it's fairly easy to look at me or look at Krista or Carla or any of these leaders and think, oh, wow, that's a products post or that's a sales post. Okay, I can do something similar, right? So the first type of content is on business, products, or parties, usually. And you have to do this your way. That's the thing. You need to do it your way, which is why your list of 5 reasons is so important, because you can kind of relate them back to it. I relate back to a lot of extracurriculars or whatever, fitness related, right? Because that's my thing, but you just find your thing. Now, the reason that this is easier for some is because they've repeated it so many times. It was not easy for me 4 years ago. It was not easy for Carla 3 years ago, Krista 3 years ago. Like it wasn't easy for anybody starting out. It's very difficult. Okay. So that's the first type of content is and posting that you should be doing is on the business. So parties, sales, business, parties, products, business. Oh my gosh, I'm going to step on so many toes. Shocking, I know. The second type of content you should be doing, this is engagement content. Jennifer Lane knows what's coming. At no point is engagement content. What topping do you like on your burger? That's unless your niche is burgers, unless you have a real passion for hamburgers and barbecuing, then share that. Sure. How many bomber bras are in this pink flamingo? No, that is not engagement. That's engagement, and that's great. And if you put a $10 gift card on it, perfect. You got a game in your VIP. Done. Perfect. Keep rocking it. But the other stuff, it's not engagement. The whole point of engagement is to get more people seeing your stuff. We know this, and we think that that means we should share about the burger toppings or ask them about, or send me the last picture you took in your phone. First of all, don't do that. I feel like that's a liability. Or whatever, right? Sharing, asking questions that don't matter and that you don't care about. It's how you get more people seeing your stuff. But the engagement that I think and I want you to do is how do you get more people to know you, to know you better in a non-Zaya way? That is engagement. That's amazing. When you share a recipe, hey, I just tried this and you know what? It failed. Like this is a Pinterest fail over here and just share a picture or whatever. It's engagement that's non-Zaya related that lets people know more about you. So you could say, how many soccer fields did I visit this week? Closest answer gets a $10 gift card. It's not over 50, or something. That's engagement because they know that I'm constantly at soccer, but also it's getting people to see my stuff. It's non-Zaya related. It's showing them more about me. Does everyone understand? So it's not the burger post. Okay. Don't be an advertisement and don't share the same thing others are. Then that leads me to trending audios. Oh dear. So how does this content help people get to know me a bit better? When you share or use trending audios and reels, that's great. However, that's not content that's going to help build your business. And if you think it is, you're wasting your time. I know that was harsh. I'll try and say it nicer, but it's going to still sound the same. That stuff doesn't help you build your business. It really doesn't. Unless you are doing it in such a way that like you can convert, strangers to customers. That's awesome if you can do that, because content that cultivate leads is important. And that's why we're doing engagement, but conversion is key. How many times did your reel that hit 5,000 people views? How many orders did you get from that? Tell me. Oh, wait. None. Okay. So then why are you spending so much time on reels if you're not getting any leads? None. Zip. Right? Why? Don't stress about the reels. Now, on the flip side, I like doing reels because they're fun. So I'm going to continue to do them because they're fun. But at no point do I think that they're going to help build my business and grow my network. Yes, it's growing my network to a certain few. And eventually, that's a very long wait. That's a very long eventually. They may see my stories. Eventually, they may click on a link. Eventually, they may watch me do a live. But man, that's a roundabout way of trying to get customers when you spend so much time on that reel or when you're spending time on reels, right? So trending reels are great. However, they're not engagement. That's just you having fun. If you like dancing around and doing reels, keep doing them. Love that for you. However, when we think engagement, the second type of posting or content that we should be doing, we think conversion is key. Okay, content that cultivates leads. Content that cultivates leads. So share about you in a non-Zaya way that gets people engaged, lets them know more about you. When you do that, you're going to build like a stronger community in your VIP. You're going to resonate with more people on social media. Because I'm telling you, they don't care about burger toppings either. I promise you that. unless you're really heated on burger toppings, which is fine if that's your thing. The third type of content is kind of a mixture of both. It's products, business, but it's fun. It's purpose. It's value. You're being of service. You're solving people's problems. You're kind of taking the products or the business and you're flipping it and you're making it into a solution. That's the type of content, right? What separates you from others? Okay, if you are wearing this stuff to train for a half marathon, that's the way it separates you from others. If you're wearing this stuff because you work at a childcare center and your leggings were always falling down, that's the way it separates you from others. It doesn't have to be this huge, big reason. I'm not telling you to go sign up for a half marathon. Please don't do it. It sucks. However, I am saying you have to, the third type of content is how you bring you to Zaya, how it's different from them going to Sports Track or Target and buying their stuff, right? How you offer product, how you offer solutions, how you share about Zaya. It can be Zaya, but it's fun and it's service-based. Okay. So what people resonate with. Okay, cool. I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings. And then tomorrow it'll be like Instagram will be empty. There will be no reels done by anybody. No, I hope that's not the case. However, I do want you to know that conversion is key when it comes to social media. If you're working on social media and you're trying to grow your network and you're doing reels, we have to be honest with ourselves. Okay. Not many reels will get you customers, unfortunately, unless you're doing them in a way that, you're converting people really, really well. And if that's the case, then you should be training for sure. Does anyone have any questions on the 3 types of content that we should be focusing on? I know that engagement one, I was writing it and I was like sweating. It's like, oh no, this is bad. But I used to do it too. So it's not like I'm over here on a high horse. I could never figure out how many bomber bras were in the flamingo. So really from an early time, I just never did them because they annoyed me. And I couldn't even see the bomber bra. I'm like, I don't know what people are seeing. And I don't like it. So I'm not going to share about it. That's really why I didn't do those posts. But yes, definitely think about it. Think about the content. And it really helps you with creating boundaries, which I won't get into because that's a whole other training. However, then I want you to be more specific with your social media time. Okay. Because I feel like as we come into June and July and August, working through the summer, it's going to be busier, in our personal lives, probably. Right. And we want to take time and go do the fun things. I'm telling you, you can still work this business in very little increments of your time. If you're intentional, if you have boundaries, and if you get shit done, sorry. Okay. And if you're not looking for trending reels and saving and posting reels, and do you get my drift? So you can totally work this business over the next 3 months, really intentionally. You can actually build your business over the next 3 months. You can actually rank advance over the next 3 months, grow your team, grow your paycheck. That's possible, right? 100% possible. Okay. I don't know who Zoom user is, but I love that you love it. Summer's my favorite time. Yes, I agree. I love summer. I love June. Okay. If anyone has any questions, let me know. For anybody watching the replay, if you have questions, if you feel like you've been personally attacked and you need to talk about it, you can reach out to me. If you shared that burger post, it's okay. I actually did this talk with someone, and someone from the team watched it and she's like, Sarah, I just shared it. I thought I had 30 comments. I thought it was good. And she was so defensive. I'm like, no, it's totally fine. Just saying future use, maybe more engagement about you would be great. Okay. It's freaking June, guys. It's freaking June. It's go time. Let me see this. I'm just seeing your faces of people who are on. Are you guys excited? Kendra's excited. Friggin' Karen's pumped. Amanda, love it. Cheryl is ready to go. Cheryl, it's like what, 3 weeks left? You got this, Cheryl. How are you in the top 10? Okay, let's just talk about Cheryl for a second. I got to take a moment. Top 10. She's in the top 10. Her Facebook, she was locked out for what, a week? You were locked out for almost a week from your Facebook, could not get in. VIP gone, done. Not only is she not having a nervous breakdown, she's also a teacher of what, grade 1? Grade 1 teacher in June, the end of the year. I can't even tell you how impressed I am, inspired, and just freaking out for you because top 10, Cheryl. And you're like, oh, I love working my business in the summer. what have you been doing for the last 4 weeks? Because you've been doing amazing. So huge shout out to Cheryl and all the other teachers. I don't know how you're doing your thing. I don't know how you're doing your thing because I almost put I won't say it, but there was melatonin tonight for the great oneer. Oh man, overheated, overwhelmed, exhausted, telling me I was the worst. His face was hot, his eyes were burning. Like it was a lot. So yeah, no, we put him to bed. Anyways, congratulations, Cheryl. I'm so freaking pumped that you love summer, and I can't wait for you to experience it in 3 weeks. The end is near. For everyone else, I hope you're freaking pumped. June's going to be awesome. Summer Sizzle event is going to be amazing. So get hyped up for that. And you know what? There is no limit to the size of the Summer Sizzle. I was thinking maybe we'll just, there'll only be a few people. And then I was like, no, it's going to be freaking epic. We're going to make it huge and it's going to be amazing. And I'm so pumped about it. So can't wait to do that, guys. Talk about the 48 staple items. They're on sale. You get full volume. So you should probably do that. Have a great rest of your night. Thanks, guys.